Hello everyone, this is RB204 Kushi, and today I'll be showing you how to make a spiky bomb. This is made of complete paper and none of this needs tape, just folding, okay? And this is really cool. You don't have to blow any air out of it, but I will say that you'll have to make a bunch of pieces of these because they're little pieces that combine to make this huge thing. Don't worry, it won't take long. To make one of these, you'll just need one piece of post-it paper. If you don't want to use post-its and want to make it bigger, you can use printer paper, like white paper or any kind of paper you want. So yeah, so we could get started. And sorry for the noise, the air conditioning. My voice might be too loud. So alright, so you start off with this piece of paper. You fold it in half. Alright. You'll fold it in half and make it neatly because you'll need it. Then after you're done folding your paper in half, you open it up. Then you'll see inside there's like a half line. You'll get this corner and you'll reach it over here, alright? So like you see this line right here, you'll get this and put it up there, alright? So go ahead and do that. Then you'll do the exact same thing to here, over here. And yeah. Alright, so you'll get something that looks like this. You open it up as well, and you'll see you'll get this 4 boxes, okay? What you want to do is, with one of the tips right here, you're going to fold a little chip like this. Like this, just a little chip, alright? Here, let me show you. Okay, you see that thing has to match up to here until the line, alright? Alright, so you get this, and you do the same thing, except this time you won't do it you won't do it, like the exact same spot way, alright? You'll just be doing it, like the opposite. So, for instance, this thing is this way, and this thing is that way, alright? So you're doing the complete opposite, which will get you this, alright? Now for the next step, for any side of this, you're going to have to go like this. Here, I'll show you in a moment. Here. You see this thing? How I made it is, you see this chip right here? You put a little lap right here, and you see this line corner right here? It has to go on this line right here. It has to fit right there, okay? And you do the same thing for the other side. So, go like this. And you'll do this way, alright? So once you're done doing both of them, you put them both up again. So you end up with something like this once you're done, alright? And what you want to do now is, it's gonna get a little tricky now, alright? So you see this, I'm starting right here, okay? You see this part? You have to open it up, okay? And you see this part that's square, right? The square part / rectangle. You have to put it up right here so you'll make a triangle like this. Here, let me zoom in. Alright, here, hope you can see it better. You see this triangle part? So let me put it down right here. You saw this rectangle, and you have to put it up until this crease right there. Then you put down this flap. Alright, and now you get something that looks like this, alright? So for the next step, it's going to be extremely tricky. Follow along, okay? So you see this thing, you're basically doing the same thing. So go ahead and do the same thing. And you'll see that if you fold it tight enough, this thing could be a little more up, but I didn't really, so you'll just have to continue like this. And you see this flap is just there. You can't have that there, alright? So there is this little pocket right here. right here. You'll see it right there, and you'll get this thing. And then you'll put it down over here. All right, which will get you this little diamond piece. All right. You'll have to, watch this again if you didn't really get it clearly. All right. But I'll make a video on another video, how to make it clear. Alright, but for now, those who did pay attention closely, alright, we move on to the next step. Alright, so now, we're gonna have to make it squared like this, alright? And to do that is, this is the back side of when you did this part, alright? What you have to do is, you'll see it on your own paper that there's this crease right here. You're gonna have to fold this thing on the crease, alright? Alright, so I'll get this. And you'll do the same thing right here, alright? To get this square piece, alright? And now to assemble them, okay? When you're gonna make one of these, you're gonna have to get 12 of them, alright? To make that spiky bomb. 12 of these pieces of paper, alright? So, how to connect 2 of them, alright? So, you see that in one of them, there's like these little pockets right here. Like it's a triangle, but then there's pockets right here. Right, wait, let me try to help you see it a little better. Okay. So, here. There's this little pocket right here. You saw it, right? Okay. And so with that pocket, you'll have to get one of these tips and slide it right in there, okay? You cannot slide it in one that's incorrect, alright? You have to slide it in the pocket right there, alright? And it'll get you this, alright? So now what you have to do is continue sliding them in the pockets. Just slide them, slide them, slide them. It doesn't matter which order you do it, okay? And eventually when you slide them, some of the pockets, they won't fit. So you'll have to, I wouldn't say force it, but just gently put it in. So it'll get you a shape just like this, alright? And that is one of the spikes, alright? So now you'll continue doing it, okay? Here, this might take a while. But, you continue doing it until it'll get you the shape, alright? Just continue, continue, continue. Alright? Alright? And there's gonna be like this little opening, so you have to close that up. But still continue folding these. And you can skip ahead of me folding these because this might take a long time, so yeah. Okay, so once you get up to the 2 last pieces, there's nothing really much, but I'll show you how to assemble the last piece, because the last piece may be a little difficult, but for some people who are kind of origami experts, then this will be a cinch for you. Alright, so as you see in this part, there's like 2 flaps left right here. Here, you see this wobbly part? 1 lap right here and 1 right here, alright? You're gonna have to take care of that with this last piece, alright? So what you have to do is put it in one of the flaps, you put it, and then later you get that same piece and put it in an empty flap. Don't put it in the flap that is already being used, okay? So now you're up to this weird part, alright? So what you have to do is, here, let me zoom in. Alright, what you have to do now is get this thing and put it in this flap right here that is not being used. Same right here, put it in that flap. Alright. Alright, good. So once you finish and complete this, it'll be, you know, awesome and cool. This is your spiky bomb. What you'll have to do once you're finished making, it'll be like a little wiggly. So just squish it, and squish it. Okay, don't squish it too hard, or else you'll squish it. Because remember, this is kind of a bit of air inside it, and the paper, once you put a lot of creases, it's kind of delicate. So yeah. And if you want to do this a big one, I suggest you use printer paper, because this is pretty tiny. Honestly, this is kind of the handful of my hand, right? A big one is like a lot bigger. I've made ones, but I've gave them and sell them away for some, I don't know, some cents, so I could get some money. Yeah, so you can make these and probably sell them, but don't sell them too expensive, because people are gonna know you copied from the internet and they're not gonna want to buy it. So once again, this is RB204 Koosh, and Koosh it up.